You won't fall down the mountain, it'll just push you right back up. Oh man, this is where the tsunami came in, right here. All the water receded way back that direction, and then it came right into, and you can see the town right there. It shows you how powerful Mother Nature really is. How destructive, but also beautiful. I kind of hope there's no earthquakes here ever again, especially while I'm here, because if that tsunami comes, I'm gonna be up on top of that volcano.
Hi, my name is Tofurious Maximus Crane. I'm a journalist that left the United States almost 2 years ago in search of a better life that I found here in Russia. I'm the first person in my family to come home after my family left the Russian Empire during the revolution over 100 years ago. My grandfather Ivan was the main influence in my life. He taught me about our legacy and turned my nuclear energy into peaceful energy. My dream was always to come home, and now that I'm here, I'm embarking on a journey to explore the very ends of this great nation, discover its diverse cultures, people, and customs. This is Russia, my home.
The Kuril Islands are part of the Pacific Ring of Fire, an area where about 90% of the world's earthquakes are concentrated. It is also the subject of a dispute between Russia and Japan. And a little more than a month before our arrival, a record earthquake and tsunami occurred here, which had not been seen in 70 years. But this horrifying fact is not at all the reason why this release could not happen. It turned out that even despite the tickets purchased and the completed quest to obtain special permits from the border guards and FSB, it is not so easy to get there.
We're trying to get to the Kuril Islands, but we are completely confused. The airport said the flight's canceled. The air company said it's not canceled, just come and wait. So here we are looking at the iconic helicopters that hopefully we'll be able to travel on today. I guess this is just kind of like everyday life for people who live here in Kamchatka trying to get to the Kuril Islands. Here it could be foggy, there the weather could be nice, or maybe it's foggy there and the weather's nice here. So it's kind of a challenge to get to our destination. Will we arrive? I don't know. I hope so.
When you ask somebody, is there going to be a flight? I don't know. I'm sure they actually don't know. It's all dependent on weather. Oh, well. We got something to look at, actually. Wow, that thing could swallow me whole. The sea cow. Dear helicopter, let me into your belly and fly me to the Kuril Islands.
Are you happy?
I'm happy. Helicopter. Boom. All right. In the United States, these are helicopters we're pretty used to seeing in movies, so I'm kind of excited to go on one. And it's my first time going on such an iconic helicopter, my first time going on a helicopter. So let's hope we make it to the Kuril Islands, because I'm tired and I want to just lay down and rest there. I'm excited. It looks like a newer helicopter. And now we're going to be flying to the Kuril Islands, where we want to go.
The Kuril Islands are divided into the southern and northern groups. Since we had already visited Kamchatka, be sure to check out that episode. We decided it would be more convenient to head to Paramushir, the only inhabited island in the Northern Kurils. You can get there by helicopter or by boat. but plan to allocate extra days as flights and sailings are frequently delayed or canceled indefinitely due to unpredictable weather. That said, here comes the spoiler. It was absolutely worth it.
So Kurils is extremely closed. I had to go through security checks, had to have special permission, paperwork, everything. And now we are here enjoying the wind and cold, and it's going to be the only day that we're gonna have good weather, believe it or not.
I forget what it's called, like a Kuril Island bobcat or something like that. You can see his short tail. He's actually supposed to be wild, but we all know how cats are. Once they smell tuna, and this is a fishing town, they're all of a sudden the friendliest animals on the planet.
We are at Ostrovok Hostel, and I heard that the guys staying here are packing quickly because the helicopter hasn't been able to come to the island for 2 days because of the weather. So yeah, it looks like everybody's rushing to get their things packed.
Please note that upon arrival in Severo-Kurilsk, you won't be able to call a taxi or rent a car as the town is so small that these services simply don't exist. You'll therefore need to arrange transportation with local guides in advance.
We're here with Oleg. He is a local businessman and he owns a hostel, a restaurant, tour. You're like the organizer of tours and everything. What are these big bags right here?
Это последствия землетрясения, которое было у нас 30 июля, магнитуда 8,3 балла и разрушило печные стояки, трубы посыпались со всех полностью домов.
How many times have you experienced earthquakes in your lives? And the most recent earthquake, what were you feeling? What was going through your mind during this situation?
Было страшно. За мою историю жизни здесь я испытал впервые такое сильное землетрясение, которое вызвало после этого волну цунами. С 1952 года, когда здесь крайний раз была волна цунами, тот город Severo-Kurilsk, который существовал на прибрежной полосе, его уничтожило полностью.
This monument is dedicated to those who perished in a tsunami in the Kurils in 1952. This states the screams of the people were so loud and terrifying, it was like trembling the air, really. Just, could you imagine such a situation? And here you can see all the names of all the people who perished during the tsunami.
Мы, конечно же, подрасслабились, да, и уже, конечно, сильное землетрясение, оно нас напугало. Но не было все-таки ощущения, что все-таки придет волна цунами. Вот, но когда мы увидели, что она идет, как начала отходить вода, как начался сильный прилив этой воды, да, то, конечно, было страшно, да. Значит, волна, та, которая была самая разрушительная, она была третья по численности. Она достигла 5 метров уровня от уровня воды.
I'm keeping my suitcases packed, I'm keeping my backpack packed, I'm sleeping in my clothes and my boots. So how can I get prepared? Do I need to stuff like plastic in my backpack? So if I wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning, at least I have something to float on?
У нас здесь у каждого есть тревожный чемоданчик, тот, который собран уже и стоит всегда наготове. Это необходимые вещи на случай как раз-таки таких чрезвычайных событий. Ну, а так, конечно же, когда объявляется угроза прихода волны цунами, надо стараться залезть повыше.
All right, let's go enjoy the only sunny day we have.
We hurried to Ebeko volcano hoping to catch it free of clouds or fog.
Голубика. Дикая, вкусная.
Ebeko wasn't kind to us this time. It remained shy, hidden behind a veil denying us its full glory. Still, the quad bike ride up was an absolute adrenaline rush. And as a silver lining, we still had time to quickly explore the stunning coast.
So it's colder here than it is in Kamchatka during the winter, I bet, because they're surrounded by the ocean. So here you can see what I was talking about. There's a giant pile of scrap metal right here. So they're definitely cleaning up their coastline and putting a lot of the scrap over here. This ship over here kind of looks like it might be on a sandbar. Maybe it was washed in during the tsunami. Maybe this one too, because you can see the back half of the boat looks like it's a little down. We're about to go on an epic adventure. Ooh. This nice gentleman, he invited us out onto their boat. Surprise, surprise, good footage. Well, I was wrong about this boat right here. It's actually not on a sandbar from the tsunami. I believe the other one still is, but somehow we were told hayekali, which means let's go. And now we're on a boat. We didn't ask to, they just came and told us to. I love Russians, they are the sweetest people in the world. Absolutely amazing. Oh, an American? Let's take him on an adventure he'll never forget. We delivered a sailor to bring the ship into port, but the vessel we are on will be directing the ship into port. I imagine there's shallow water, sandbars, and these guys here are local, so they're used to these waters.
I love trying out new professions, and everything related to the sea is my passion. That's what I mean by men's work. Accelerate and ram the ship with all your might.
This is incredible. We came full force at this ship in the tug. Man, I almost flew in the water. I had both my cameras out and I was like, surprise, I'm gonna go in the water with those seals. All right, here we go. Pushing them to the pier. Hold on tight, don't drop the phone this time. Oh, this is a gentle one. It's crazy. Look at that beauty. Wow.
Все, наша работа закончилась. Вы пошли шоковать момент.
You can see from probably a lot of the storms, the very dangerous and active ocean. Shipping containers, another shipping container here. But I see something very interesting over here. There's some kind of cave right there, but I can't get to it because of the tides coming in. It goes all the way through.
This is a man-made cave, a firing point, and an observation post pierced into this rock by the Japanese. Well, that's smart.
Yo, what? Ah, dang, what is this? I hope there's no bears at the end of this cave. Oh, wow. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, that was worth it. Just chilling inside of a sea cave with my camera, man. You good, Natash? Did you make it? You made it. Be careful, it's very slippery in here. How cool is this place? No, come to the end, come to the end. You gotta see it. It's like a once in a lifetime view. I think we're gonna be stuck in the cave. We're gonna have to swim out of here. That's all right. I got my waterproof boots on. I'll toss you towards the sand. I gotta come back to this view. Sometimes you just gotta stare out at stuff, you know what I mean? Oh, we gotta get out of here soon. The water's coming up. Oh, we really gotta get out of here. The tide's coming up bad. Yeah, we might have to walk through some water. Tide's not going, it's not receding this time. Stay there, I'll tell you when to come. Don't come yet. See, it's coming in more. Get ready. You got a few seconds to get out of there. The tide's coming in very fast. Yeah, jump, 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 jump. Oh, no! Oh, oh, what a cool adventure.
It was just a light warning that the tides are treacherous here, but we didn't listen to them, and we are rushing forward.
No, nothing there. Ah! That's a real ship. It's a crab. I found a pet crab. It's some sort of weird sea life. This is where probably some type of air defense or a battery was. I think that's overlooking the inlet, so it's... Oh yeah, that's definitely a battery.
And again, Japanese defensive structures from the Second World War.
This is like a, from what I can tell, a little underground city. I'm on top of a bunker. There's another hidden one right there. There's a hidden one right there. There's a door going into this bunker, but it's collapsed. And I'm not quite sure what that is, but I'm gonna investigate it because it's interesting to me. Could you imagine I could have missed all of this because of mistaken information about, is it canceled? Is the flight not canceled? I'm glad we made it because this place is awesome. I feel like a little kid. I'm just hoping I don't fall through the ground.
And this is already a Soviet-era lighthouse. There's not much left of it, but the views here are amazing. It's time for us to hurry. The tide may block our way.
Yo, homie, I don't think you can park there. Mother Nature is wild. Somebody lost their ATV. We can't get across this water. We're stuck. We might be where that ATV is soon. Actually, I think we can move it up into here. A Kuril Island conundrum. Well, just enjoy the views while you can.
Oh no, it happened. We didn't have time, and now our driver is confused about where to park the car until the morning. And we will have to walk to the city, hoping not to encounter bears in the dark.
Да, прибывают.
How lucky that we had a helicopter ticket for yesterday. All flights were canceled, and even though the weather is not flying, we still need to shoot. After all, the return flight is only a few days away. Although the local celebrity, Leonid Katonkov, says that the chances of leaving on time are 50-50. We can also get stuck on the island.
This is Leonid. He is a volcanologist, historian as well, because he knows a lot about the history of this island, and he brought me to see this really cool Japanese cannon, and there's even some Japanese inscription. There was like 200 of these made, and this is number 29 of 200. It's really interesting, and the wheel still works as well.
Мы сейчас находимся на плато аэродромном, остров Парамушир. Это японское крепостное орудие калибра 149,1 мм. На Курилах находится два таких орудия. Вот одно пострадавшее с отрезанным стволом, и на месте боев Курильского десанта находится практически целое такое орудие.
Why did they decide to cut this portion of the cannon off?
В 60-х годах дети играли в войну. И тут вблизи города было много пушек. И видно, пару снарядов разорвалось вблизи города. После этого было принято решение всех пушки, которые возле города, посрезать стволы или повзрывать. Ну вот это отрезали.
Russian kids.
Long before the Russians or Japanese arrived, the Kuril Islands were home to the Ainu people, though sadly, they're no longer here today.
So here I am standing in front of a monument dedicated to the Cossacks who came to Shumshu and Paramushir. And this happened back in 1711. When they first came, the natives didn't really accept their rule, so they came back actually. It took a couple of high-profile, well, hostages. You know, the Cossacks, what can you do? So then the local Ains natives decided that they would become part of the Russian Empire, and they did indeed. After about 20 years, they actually even accepted Orthodoxy. And reading the history about what the Cossacks did compared to the Japanese, well, under Japanese rule, they weren't allowed to have their traditional tattoos. The fishing was difficult. Going to their fishing or hunting grounds was very difficult as well. Under the Cossacks, they paid a simple tax and lived relatively free here.
Ну, мы же понимаем, что не все были белые и пушистые. Было 13 айнских и 7 айно-итальменских восстаний, спровоцированных поведением казаков. В конце XVIII века Екатерина Великая запретила священникам и казакам приближаться к айнским жилищам на расстоянии пушечного выстрела. И мало того, она освободила айнов от уплаты налогов.
I'm also curious about Japanese heritage, the history here.
Японцы здесь появились в конце XIX века. Россия проиграла Крымскую войну, ей нужны были хоть какие-то союзники, поэтому пошла на уступки и отдала японцам два острова Большой Курильской гряды, Кунашир и Туруп, и Малую Курильскую гряду. Айны, которые были язычниками, тех японцы не трогали, но ассимилировали, то есть давали имена японские, фамилии японские, ну и приобщали, значит, к японскому образу жизни. Айнов, которые приняли православие, увезли на остров Шикотан.
I assume that this island is pretty barren, there's not a lot there.
Они жили впроголодь там и за 10 лет полностью подавили волю айнов к сопротивлению.
They could have just rejected orthodoxy and went with the Japanese, but they, wow.
Значит, верили. Ну, потом случилась русско-японская война. Россия вынуждена была отдать пол-Сахалина, а все предыдущие договора были аннулированы. И так как они были аннулированы, значит, это Семотский трактат про Южные Курилы и Санкт-Петербургский про все Курилы. Но Япония не отдала.
По порядку номеров просчитайся.
Первый, второй.
Третий, четвертый.
To understand how the Kuril Islands eventually passed to the USSR and then to Russia, we head to Shumshu Island, where Oleg drops off his tourist. Today, fellow thrill seekers like us, too impatient to wait for perfect weather from nature.
Когда поняли, что война повернулась вспять, японцы провели уникальнейшую операцию. Была сформирована 91-я пехотная дивизия. Солдат 91-й пехотной дивизии, который строил укрепление на острове Shumshu. Кирка, лопата, тачка, носилки. И вот за 2 года было построено 297 дотов и дзотов.
Вся береговая линия острова Шумшу утыкана такими сооружениями.
No one lives on Shumshu anymore. The island holds 2 abandoned Soviet villages. In what feels like a vast open-air museum of war relics, many artifacts have sadly not survived the decades. But remnants remained: a downed American plane, Japanese guns, and a former military field with small, clovery, camouflaged hangars. The entire island is riddled with underground passages that once served as hospitals and shelters during the fierce battles of World War II.
Итак, друзья, мы с вами находимся на мысе Курбатова. 18 августа 1945 года силами камчатских военнослужащих была организована выставка, тот самый Курильский десант.
What was the meaning of the operation?
Большое. Если бы вот этого Курильского десанта не произошло, то, скорее всего, Америка бы пришла на Курильские острова. Все остальные острова были освобождены практически без боя, и Курильские острова перешли под юрисдикцию Советского Союза.
При выставке погибло сразу 200 человек. В силу того, что не знали, какой здесь фарватер, многие люди просто потонули, обвешанные амуницией.
Could they have avoided such a large amount of casualties?
Большинство экипажей получили эти корабли по ленд-лизу за 2 недели до десанта. Многие экипажи не знали возможности этих десантных судов. И поэтому, боясь посадить корабль на мель, многие команды, экипажи в 200 метрах останавливались, и людям приходилось плыть. Плыть с минометной плитой очень сложно, или со стволом миномета.
Потом была выставка, туман рассеялся, и японцы обнаружили у себя здесь на пляжу несколько сотен человек. Началась стрельба, пальба. Тактика раньше была 3 к 1, то есть 3 части нападают, 1 часть защищается. Силы здесь были рассчитаны, к сожалению, 1 к 1. Но выставка была стремительной, быстрой. К 20:00 высота 171 вон там была взята.
В 1943 году в Каире была подписана декларация, где были Соединенные Штаты Америки, Великобритания, Франция и Китай, где было сказано, что Япония должна будет покинуть территории, захваченные в результате агрессивной политики и алчности. Сахалин, южная часть Сахалина была захвачена, агрессивная политика, а алчность, то есть они Курильские острова, должны были отдать России, но они не отдали. И Советский Союз только в июле 1945 года присоединился к Каирской декларации в Потсдаме. Поэтому судьба была решена.
Мы видим там вдалеке товарищей ластоногих. Самые упертые ластоногие находятся вон на том плетике, на тех скалах. Вот там на самом деле и есть самая северная точка.
Who truly rules this deserted island of Shumshu? The animals, of course. Finally, the sun broke through, and the seals and the stellar sea lions hauled out onto the rocks to bask, warming their bellies in the long-awaited light. Their bustling rookery lies right beside a vibrant bird bazaar, home to both rare and endemic seabird species, creatures I've never encountered anywhere else.
If you're into getting out into the wild and discovering something new, which this has blown my mind so far, seeing all the wildlife, then this is definitely the place for you. So you show up and the locals say, "Hey, are you hungry? Let's go eat." In the mountains. Вкусно?
Очень.
Oleg and his chef Sergey from Kola Peninsula invited us to an unusual picnic.
It's his first winter here in the Kuril Islands, and Oleg was saying like, get ready, my dude. So yeah, just got invited to this amazing man's picnic. They got bacon, shrimp, scallops, fish.
This place is unique, so no bonfires. Everything should be kept eco-friendly.
This is just such a beautiful view looking over the town. Coming here to relax, enjoy the nature.
Even in such camping conditions, Chef Sergey is capable of gastronomic wonders.
So chef,
О,
what are you making there?
вот это мы делаем суп айны. И они готовили такой суп. Суп называется чел-охау. Он делается из рыбы, из нескольких видов рыбы. Все, что они ловили в море, они клали в этот суп. Так как здесь происходит смешение разных культур, здесь рядом Япония, здесь рядом Корея, здесь Россия. И мы в этом супе сделали 3 страны. Бульон Япония, рецепт айнов, картошка Раша.
Вкусно.
Фу,
Очень.
на здоровье. Сейчас попробуйте.
Вы знаете, я вообще пескетарианец. С учетом нахождения здесь, этим надо пользоваться максимально. Поэтому я как раз таки и ем только рыбу и морепродукты.
Морепродукты, рыбу в любом виде. Это мало то, что вкусно, но еще и полезно.
И это все свежее.
Все мои друзья, все мои знакомые, кто когда приезжали ко мне в гости и пробовали здесь рыбу, они после этого говорили, что ты с нами сделал, мы не можем есть рыбу в магазине, мы не можем рыбу есть где-то в другом месте. Просто они меня так ненавидят с любовью после этого.
Так и есть, да.
There's some caviar, there's some potato, there's some broth. Yeah, it's like miso soup with potatoes, some fish, some caviar. It's delicious.
Вот это самое то.
Это вот ради чего здесь столько и
Это
живет.
самое свежее, что только есть вообще. Вот можно, да, гребешок, креветка. Вы подумаете, почему японцы живут до 100 и больше лет? Потому что они питаются вот этим всем. Не фастфудом, но фастфуд.
Oh, come on, come on. I love fast food. How are the winters here for you? You've been here quite a while. Do you enjoy the winters?
Суровый край, зимы очень суровые, большие снеговые нагрузки, до 3 метров слой, частые метели, пурги, снега прям свищет. Можно через 2-й этаж выйти через окно, да, во двор, что проще всего, чтобы не откатывать двери на 1-м этаже. У нас, кстати, даже здесь все подъездные двери, они открываются вовнутрь, потому что наружу ты их зимой открыть не сможешь.
I don't think I would like to live here in the winter now. Maybe Crimea, Rostov-on-done. Not here. How about you, Chef? How about you? How long have you been in the Kuril Islands?
Да, первая зима. Но я сюда приехал из Мурманска, но там такая же природа, абсолютно такая же погода. И поэтому для меня это, не было каким-то сильным удивлением, будем так говорить. Но здесь тоже хорошо.
He doesn't know what he's in for yet. He's no idea what's gonna happen.
Да, я надеюсь, его удивят наши снега. То есть он все еще таких, наверное, все-таки... Да.
Пари?
Oh.
No.
They're gonna bet.
Я хотел еще вам показать, да, это место уникальное. Это старая японская плотина. Она служила городу для обеспечения водой. Сейчас эта вода употребляется только как техническая для нужд порта, для переработки рыбы. Только поменяли вот эти вот верхние дощечки. А так все остальное полностью еще остается после японцев. И здесь еще есть такое уникальное место, на которое мы сейчас с вами как раз таки и попадем. Let's go!
Let's go. Поехали.
Сероводородные ванны. Наши дикие источники.
The healing water. You weren't lying, Natasha. You said I'd feel better. It feels good.
Я видел многие места туристические, многие вот эти северные места, и как они постепенно превращаются в ширпотреб, когда турист едет сюда не посмотреть эти красоты, и для которых это какая-то одна из целей жизни, как вот для меня это было, да, это что-то для меня было недоступное, где-то далеко, вот на грани того, до чего я мог дотянуться даже сознанием. И вдруг я оказываюсь здесь, и у меня трепетное отношение к этому.
Слова правильные, да. То, что в этом есть своя уникальность, своя дикость, свой ритм жизни даже. Этот воздух ионизированный, когда ты выходишь на берег моря, и наши туристы, они в первую очередь обращают на это внимание, говорят, какой вкусный воздух, его хочется прям глотать.
Здесь даже ночью вот стоит выйти, посидеть, и услышать ту тишину, которая здесь бывает. Здесь вечером в городе очень тихо. Ты становишься свободным и легко тебе. И вот хотелось бы найти какую-то тонкую грань вот между этим всем, чтобы вот и осталась природа и душа места, и люди приезжали сюда именно вот насладиться этим.
Are you a local?
Yeah, it's my homeland.
Oh, okay. So you live here year round?
Yeah. Igor, orange guy.
Yeah.
It's my friend. He is local too.
Oh, local. Okay.
We grow up here on Paramushir together. We are classmates.
Cool.
We are friends from childhood. So right now we working together.
So surf, snowboarding, skiing, like extreme sports. Cool.
Active tour.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Kostya Petrov and the Kuril Band Surfers team have been waiting for the perfect wave for a full week, but the Pacific seems to have completely fallen asleep. Yet these are guys who plunge into those icy waters any time of the year, no matter the season. In winter, they even switch to free ride. We're clearly dealing with adrenaline junkies, and right now, there's no extreme conditions, no thrill.
No, there's no surfing today.
Not surfing yet today.
There's no surfing today.
Today it's not good.
It's too flat. Well, on a good day, what would you say? How tall are the waves?
Like 4 meters.
Okay.
Mostly surfing in Russia, it's not about big waves.
Yeah.
It's for journey, for adventure, for a long way from Moscow to Paramushir.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's all about the journey.
Че, поедем?
Я попробовал.
Попробовал бы?
Классно.
Ребят, ну мы, в принципе, вроде даже сегодня покатаемся, попробуем. Но мы залезем в это. Surfing.
There you go. You have your surfing.
Там приходят.
The waves aren't really breaking great, but they're surfers and they want to surf. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Are you gonna catch some sick waves?
They probably gonna catch us.
Yeah, probably so.
I love so much Kurils
Yeah.
because it's an amazing place. It's a very interesting mountain, ocean. It's perfect. And there are a lot of cool guys.
Yeah, there's nice people here.
Yeah.
The next day, we had planned to meet the surfers again on the beach at 6 a.m., hoping to finally catch a wave. But in the morning, we got a message warning of a possible tsunami. Of course, this wasn't exactly the kind of wave we had in mind. Surfing was understandably canceled, but just a short while later, the tsunami threat ceased and stopped alarming everyone. And suddenly, we were heading to Atlasov Island instead.
You can say your last words.
Going on a boat in a tsunami. Awesome idea. Good job. Dumb. It's absolutely stupid. But whatever. Did you think I was gonna sugarcoat it? Oh, it is such a good idea, guys. No, it's not. That's kind of sick. Well, how you feeling? You ready to go out on a boat during a tsunami warning?
Excited.
Huh?
Excited.
You're scared? You're excited?
Yeah.
You're not scared?
Right now, no.
Okay, here we go. Look at Chris, he's chill as hell, he don't care. His life is so horrible he could care less if he dies. Right, Chris? I'm just kidding. You can see the whales right over here. There's spouts coming off. Maybe two of them. They're just right off the back of the boat. It's beautiful. I've seen whales. I'm from the beach, but I've never seen whales in Russia yet. Russian whales. Hopefully we'll be able to do some fishing, see some more wildlife. A volcano at island at Lisovo. I believe it's out at Lesava. Finally, I'm learning. By the way, there's another whale.
The highest island in Russia and northernmost of the Kuril Ridge, Atlasov Island is a surface structure of the Eyelid volcano. That is, the whole island turns out to be a volcano.
This whole island is made of volcanic rock. The sand, it was just pushed up. You can see different parts of the island where the lava is dried into these beautiful rocks. And you got these rocks from the lava as well. It's a beautiful place. Glad I made it to the top of the mountain to see this beauty. I said after the last mountain in Kamchatka, I wasn't gonna climb any more mountains. That's more of a hill where I am actually. We have two options. We can go to the lighthouse in the far distance there. It's not spectacular. It's not beautiful, but it was practical. Or we can go right here where there's about 30 seals relaxing. One of them's up on the beach just chilling. There's a little baby in there. So what should it be? The lighthouse? Wah, wah, wah. Or, yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go for the seals. We have less than 1 hour before our boat leaves. And even though I'm busted up and tired, this is the end of the adventure, the last day in the islands. I'm gonna go see them seals. Them seals will be seen. All right. We did it. Good job. At this view right here. Almost to the seals. There's got to be at least 25 seals. 25 seals that I can see. Look at the little baby one paddling. I mean, if you're a tourist and you come to the Kurils, you're definitely gonna see some wildlife. Maybe they're in attack mode. I hope not. Hands down, the coolest thing I've ever seen in Russia. These seals coming down a mountain, crossing rocks, going up hills and down hills. And here they are. I am happy like a child right now. I can't even express my emotions.
Thank you for picking us up and taking us to the airport.
You know, I've already rebuilt myself here. I've settled into the local rhythm, learning not to rush anywhere. Even the digital detox has stopped my eye from twitching. I'd come to terms with being stuck on the Kuril Islands for a while, but then, out of nowhere, nature gave us a clear window to finally fly out.